Good evening, Bahamas. On the broadcast tonight, the Free National Movement's deputy leader predicts a landslide win in Grand Bahama, as he says the government has failed that island. Meantime, the Progressive Liberal Party's deputy leader says his party won't let up its campaign ads targeting the F&M leader's weak leadership, and one public high school honoring its best and brightest.
News is brought to you by Alive, the nation's newest and best LTE network.
Good to be alive.
Welcome to our news, the weekend edition, and thanks for joining us. I'm Andrew Knowles. The deputy leader of the Free National Movement says there is a move in Grand Bahama where the governing Progressive Liberal Party could possibly lose all 5 seats in the upcoming general election. He told our news that the government has been far from kind to the people of that island over the last 5 years and will now get what they deserve. Here's Kyle Joaquin.
The F&M deputy said it's been a rough 5 years for the island of Grand Bahama.
Even before the hurricanes, our economy was in a downward trend. Unemployment rates were rising. Since the hurricane, we've seen to all of our failures have come home, and we seem impotent to do anything about changing this course.
Grand Bahama's economy has yet to fully rebound from Hurricanes Francis and Jean of 2004. Turnquest said driving through the island, signs of a crippled economy are hard to miss, with closed businesses all around. He said what made things worse is that the people of that island were sold a dream in 2012. A dream, he says, they bought.
Grand Bahama took a chance in 2012 with the Progressive Liberal Party, giving them the 3 seats that they had. And as a reward for that opportunity, the PLP has neglected them. They have not invested in Grand Bahama as they indicated they would, and they have not attracted investment to Grand Bahama as they promised they would.
Turnquest, who represents the people of East Grand Bahama, questioned the work done by Grand Bahama Minister Dr. Michael Darville.
We have escalating poverty. We have a very high level of mortgage arrears. We have job losses, and our population is declining as a result of families moving to try and find work. Number of homes that are abandoned, basically, because, again, people have had to move, relocate to find work. So we're not in a good spot today. We're certainly much worse off today than we were in 2012.
Parliamentarians have passed a number of bills concerning the island of Grand Bahama. Turnquest said he applauds government for the effort, but says pressing issues like those concerning the Grand Bahama Port Authority haven't been dealt with sufficiently.
They recently passed this Freeport Incentive Bill, or Act, which I called the Disincentive Act, increasing the amount of regulation and cost of doing business in Grand Bahama at a time when we need help, when we need relief in order to be able to attract investment and to create new opportunities. We're committed. We're going to remove that, repeal that, because Grand Bahama is a tremendous economic model that we have yet to take advantage of.
And with 5 seats once again up for grabs in Grand Bahama, Turnquest said the F&M has set its eyes on taking all 5.
We cannot continue to operate from the back seat. We have to take the front seat, and we have to drive innovation in the way that we do business, in the way that we regulate business, so that our people have an opportunity, have a chance to take care of themselves.
For our news, I'm Kyle Joaquin.
Well, one Progressive Liberal Party incumbent in Grand Bahama is confident he will return to Parliament, despite many of the major hotels and tourist destinations on the island of Grand Bahama being closed permanently or temporarily, and many of residents still being without jobs. Pine Ridge MP Dr. Michael Darville says he will win his seat because he has solved many of that island's problems.
Well, you know, in Grand Bahama, we have a challenge economy. We have done a successful amount of work to ensure that we keep the economy going and try our best to diversify the economy. As far as the residents for Pine Ridge, I've done an extensive amount of work on the island of Grand Bahama, and I feel confident that the people of Grand Bahama will weigh the amount of work that has been done by the Progressive Liberal Party, and as a result of our work and our dedication and hard work, they will give us a second term in office to continue the foundational work that we have put in.
When pressed about the ongoing issues on the island, Darville says residents understand that Hurricane Matthew dealt a severe blow to the plans of the government and that they need 5 more years to get it right.
Our work is clear. As you look at our aggressive infrastructural agenda throughout the island, you will see that we have solved major problems that have plagued the economy of Grand Bahama for many years. Hurricane Matthew created a very serious blow to our economy. But the Bahamian people and those in Grand Bahama fully understand that even though it is our responsibility to move swiftly with the restoration efforts, an act of nature has now fallen at the foot of the governing party. But Bahamian people fully understand that circumstances beyond your control and acts of nature are things that are unpredictable.
Meantime, the Progressive Liberal Party has a moral obligation to warn the Bahamian people of Free National Movement leader Dr. Hubert Minnis's weak leadership skills. That's according to Deputy Prime Minister Philip Davis, who defended the PLP's negative rhetoric and attack ads against Dr. Minnis.
I think there's a moral obligation on those of us who are in this political game or not game, in this political process, to let the political directorate know what they will get if they were to elect any a particular person.
As the campaign season has heated up in recent weeks, the PLP has continued to hit out at Dr. Minnis. Earlier this month, Prime Minister Perry Christie berated the F&M leader over his noticeable absence from the House of Assembly, telling a crowd of PLP supporters that the Killarney MP has opted to hide behind social media instead of show up at Parliament. Minnis has also been widely criticized for his comments about reselling Bahamar, as well as what they call his inability to effectively lead the F&M. Davis says these are all clear signs that Minnis is not fit to lead the country.
If you elect Hubert Minnis, we are just we are reminding the Bahamian people as to what he is, what he's about, and speaking to his leadership to date.
Now, Davis says the PLP does not plan on taming its campaign as they head into the next general election. Still ahead tonight, find out how national health insurance will impact the elderly. That story and more when our news returns.